Welcome back, Captains and Admirals, to another video with a funny muffler. Today, we're on Hotspot Domination, and we're in the legendary Shimakaze. So this is a Japanese destroyer, and she is very powerful. So, she's got big yield, above average torpedo damage, and I'm not going to have to introduce that to anyone who plays battleships. They know how devastating these torpedoes are. She has the fast trait and hidden. So she has above average movement speed and she has good concealment. But you really want to build for concealment. This is what I've done with my build. I've got Space Fishy and I've just gone torpedoes, range, and just get as much detectability decrease as I can get. So I fired some torpedoes down here because my thinking was there's 4 destroyers per team, and the way the map spotted, I assumed there was going to be 2 my side. So just in case they were going to go through the sea cap, fight a spread of tops down that little narrow passageway. If they do come through there, it's going to really screw them up. So whether it pays off, we'll see. But yeah, so my thinking is there's 2 destroyers going to be here. Maybe if I can, scare one off or damage him, maybe. And speaking of destroyer, there's one. You get torp hit or something. Another torp hit and another flood, and the club air goes down to us. Start engaging the Hayate, and the Hayate will screw us in a gunfight. So we really don't. I don't want to be fighting that. Also, I do have the stellar camo for this thing, and the stellar camos are fantastic. They really are. But yeah, so the description for the Shimakaze: an experimental cruiser type destroyer with increased displacement. The ship is equipped with very powerful propulsion, making Shimakaze faster than the majority of their contemporary ship counterparts. I think they're oxygen powered torpedoes as well. I think. I'm not too sure. We're going to the stats. So torpedoes are 70 out of 100. So it's got 3 5-tube 610mm torpedo tubes, and they do maximum damage of 23,000. Torpedo range is 12.3 on my build, and a 75 knot speed. 180 turn time for the torpedo tubes is 6 seconds, and 111.7 second reload time. So we took out that club air, so that's going to really help our team. They've also lost another destroyer as well. We really need to get rid of the Hayate as well, because the Hayate is just going to be an absolute nuisance for our team. As you can tell, if you look at the top left of the map, my detection range is down to 4.9. So if I give you my full build. So, as always, aiming systems mod 1, propulsion mod 2, concealment mod 1, and we have torpedo launchers mod 3. This is an epic mod, so every 30,000 damage we do get a 2% decrease to our torpedo reload time. And then I do have the upgrade, the torpedo type 93 mod. Yeah, so for the commander I have Space Fishy. So Space Fishy is good because his base trait is space speed, and it increases the top speed of your torpedoes. So mine is 3.6 knots at the moment, which is fantastic. He has subsurface venture. Reload time of main batteries increased by 10%, but it decreases reload time of torpedo tubes by 12% and torpedo speed by 4%. Then I've got fragile threat, reduces my maximum hit points by 10%, but does give me minus 8% to my detectability. Then I've got torpedo safari, main battery range reduced by 7%, torpedo range increased by 12%. And breakneck speed is another unique skill for Space Fishy, and you call him Torpedo Fishy then. So, engine boost cooldown minus 50%, engine boost charges plus 2, but engine boost duration minus 50%. We've got some good hits on that GK there, 3 floods as well. The floods should easily take care of that GK. We've also got Give Me Speed. That gives us 1 extra engine boost charge. Duration increased by 10% and cooldown decreased by 10%. And maximum destroyer speed increased by 10% when within 4.5 kilometers of an enemy. So it's all speed, you know, detectability reduction, torpedo reload, and torpedo range. That's my build, and it's been working quite well for me. But some things I've seen people do in the Shimikaz is they don't use their guns. So yes, the Shimikaz isn't known for her, you know, quick firing, you know, amazing guns. The guns do pack a punch. They really do. But they've got a very slow reload. And you will get outgunned by nearly every other destroyer. I'm not saying build a gunboat build for Shimikaz, but if you're detected, you know, and you're not going to get away from it, just shoot them. I've seen loads of people just, you know, sail away, trying to dodge, not firing back. And the thing is, even if you fire back, you could disable their engine, their rudder, cause them to crash. Just don't rely on your torpedoes. We're currently at 96,000 damage. We've got 2 devastating strikes, and we have First Blood. We've also got a cap. And we're also playing with Seb today, one of the deputy commanders of the fleet. And I always make fun of Seb, because I call him a spud and things like that, but he's a good player and he's a good friend. You know, always rely on Seb on ships. Good division mate. And he's been really helping with the fleet as well. Fleet's gone from strength to strength with recruitment and everything. So hopefully now we can get our upgrades finished and then move on to our next officer house upgrade then, and increase 25 to 30. I would like to try and get this thing maxed out as soon as possible, and then start saving the oil up then for, you know, buying crates. Give back to you guys. But yeah, so Shimikaz, she is a really good destroyer. You know, yes, she can be a bit of a brain dead destroyer if you just spray your torps, but you're not going to get the most out of her. You know, torps have quite a long reload time, and yes, they are utterly devastating. But you want to wait until the right moment so you can maximize your damage. You can easily probably one-shot any ship in the game with these torpedoes if you get enough of them to hit, or you fire 15. I don't think there's any ship in the game that can take 15. I really don't. Anyway, it depends on torpedo damage reduction and other skills. But yeah, you know, you could easily devastate any ship in this game. Easily. So, Iwami is calling for assistance. Still sailing away. Khabarovsk is in B. They've got a destroyer and a battleship left. So we are going to try and support this Iwami. Whether we can get there in time's another thing. You know, we're quite far away. I got my engine boost up. We're pushing 43 knots. But the Iwami's still heading away from us, so you know, maybe if he slowed and turned back. But it is what it is. So Iwami versus Musashi. I can't see the Iwami coming out of this one. Cheeky bugger didn't shoot me then. Ooh, you're taking hits. Khabarovsk is doing some work, man. Just looking around to see who shot me. It's probably that battleship. But yeah, there goes the Iwami. Iwami does succumb to Shimikaz's floods from his torpedoes. Yeah, Musashi's getting picked apart by the Khabarovsk. Khabarovsk is another really good legendary destroyer. It's more like a cruiser. It's such a good ship. Oh, we do lose the Khabarovsk to Musashi. He should take out the Musashi though. Yeah, there he goes. Get some hits on it. Flesh wound. And there's the Shimikaz. Disable his engine. Fire a large spread of torpedoes. He's probably done the same. Oh, here come the torpedoes. Oh yeah, we're gonna eat one. Oh, that was so close, didn't it? Like a half a second. Oh. We must have had a good game though, surely. I think we played really well. 1,000 damage. 2,132 base XP. I will take that all day. Played really well. 2 dev strikes and first blood. Well, yeah, fantastic game, the Shimmercars. Let me know what you guys think of the Shimmercars. I know the Shimmercars isn't the most loved ship in the game, and I totally get it. But let me know your thoughts. If you got this far, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you're new, please subscribe. The channel's going from strength to strength. If you enjoyed the video, like, comment, and subscribe. If you didn't enjoy the video, feel free to dislike it, and I will catch you all in the next one. Thank you again, guys, so much. Take care.